Hello there, my Prime Army. I know it's been a while, like 1 year since my last upload. I am planning to change that, all of it, completely. And the change, it's gonna be something. And this video is a part of that change. This is probably a unscripted video, outside of this, with no script to make it seem as authentic and less phony as possible. Make it. And I will even show you a picture of what the script for the video looks like. Well, not actually give you what this script looks like. It's just the topic. Beyond that, I'm jumping the shark with this one to try and stay on task and not go on any tirade. Hopefully I don't. This will be the beginning of a series of videos I do about things I like. Marvel, DC, One Punch Man, anime, video games, Doom, even Transformers. I know, shocking, but yes, this will be the first video of the series. I don't expect to get any views or for to even help raise my subscriber count. But if it does, just means I have more people to entertain with my shenanigans. So, let's begin. My childhood with War for Cybertron and a bit of fall of Cybertron. It started with my parents just getting me War for Cybertron. Technically, it started before with the 2007 movie, and me having watched that. And then, eventually, my parents got War for Cybertron, which I believe it came out the same year as the movie. And I eventually played it, and as what any child would, I never beat it, but eventually did beat it. I enjoyed it for a lot in younger years, and it was my childhood, basically. I played it as much as I can remember, outside of other LEGO games, other stuff that I loved at the time, and you'd think that would be it. But then the sequel happened, and oh my god, I was ecstatic. I was hyped because of that first and second trailer. Those two trailers were the main reason why Fall of Cybertron was just... I just loved it so much. I didn't get Fall of Cybertron until later on, but I did see the two trailers and they stole my heart. The first trailer, The Humbling River, loved it. It was slow, it had Optimus Prime carrying Bumblebee, it had Soundwave, it had Megatron, it had Grimlock. Oh my god, it had everything. And then what made the second trailer so perfect? It was just the music, the action, the explosions, it was amazing, and then just Metroblitz appearing right at the end. And I just fell in love with it so much. But that's sadly where it ended for me until years later when I actually finally did get the game and got to play it. And did it disappoint? No, it didn't. But we'll try and talk about War for Cybertron. I will likely not be able to get to follow Cybertron in this video, but I will at the very least try to. Likely not. We'll see. So, War for Cybertron was extremely fun for me for playing as Megatron and Optimus. Any other character was usually sidelined, because I just absolutely love Optimus Prime and Megatron. They were just my favorites. Outside of the gameplay, but for mentioning the gameplay, I prefer the flying missions, because, oh my god, they were addicting. I could repeat them, and they were just perfect in my mind. And they did no wrong, outside of throwing me into actual gameplay. But for the Decepticon campaign, it felt fun playing it, as much as I remember, since it's been a long time since I've played War for Cybertron. And from what I remember, it was absolutely perfection. And I sadly wish I had actually played as other Decepticons instead of just playing Megatron. But maybe when I do get enough money, this channel actually pops off, I could actually get myself an Xbox 360 and then play Transformers War for Cybertron again. Oh, I wish. But the first mission for the Decepticon campaign, loved it. Was a bit of a pain, and started this little trend of me not really liking the sections where I had to fight brutes with the backpack, but I don't think me now would really care as much for it like my younger self did. But it was definitely something I didn't really like about the game when I played it. Likely will change my mind when I play it again. For mission 2 is the only mission where I can fly. I believe it was a pain because of those invisible auto-outs. I don't know why. I had a small, big enough hatred for them. I did not want to replay that mission ever again. I believe I've only played that flying mission in the Decepticon campaign once. Outside of that, never replayed it again. Would I replay it again? Probably now, but back then, my younger self did not like it. Not very much. But I'll tell you that, it was fun. Then going for the third mission, where, oh my god, we attack Iacon. It was actually pretty fun, if I remember. Outside of the dying to Zeta Prime at the very end, over and over and over, because Megatron doesn't want to move. I still remember that. But the mission was absolutely fun. I do wish I could play again. It was great, as much as I remember. Going through Icon City, and just, fun. Yeah, that's all I remember. Going on for the last two missions of the Decepticon campaign, the Omega's Brain section. My younger self hated this mission with a I won't say passion, but nearly to it. To the point I almost never replayed that mission, because I'd always get to low health, and then I believe I try to run away, and then boom, I die, and it's like I don't have any airfall. What the hell am I supposed to do? That's just how I was. Now I think it'd probably be much easier, but it was definitely making me mad at them. But that ends that Decepticon campaign, and I loved it. It was fun. So, was it the worst for my younger self? No, honestly, it wasn't. It was pretty fun. The Oddball section, though, that's where we come in. It starts off perfect for the first Oddball mission. Though, fighting Starscream, it was a bit of a pain as much as I remember. I can't remember. I believe it was just scaling the Decagon. That was my issue. Either way, I enjoyed that mission. Now, what the mission I did not like was... excuse me. Prison mission. Which I can likely find myself liking it now, if I can play it. But back then, the mission was just something I did not like because of a multitude of reasons. The first reason is of being stripped of a gun immediately and not having any. And that left me definitely with what you'd call foul taste on my tongue. And it immediately set the tone for the mission that I would not like it, and I would die multiple times. Not from that specific reason, but just dying multiple times. Mission overall, in my opinion, was good. Definitely different, but it was enjoyable. Now for the third ultimate mission. That is the second worst? Third worst? I can't recall. You'll find out the other worst mission that I really did not like. But this is another one. It is To the Core mission, and I hated it for one reason, and I rarely, if at all, replayed it for one distinct reason: the protecting a Ratchet part of it. I did not like it, not one single bit. That part, it left me in pain, and if I could replay it now, I likely would be better at it. But back then, you gotta understand, he just hated it. I had a burning passion against it. But outside of that one thing for it, the mission was actually really good. Getting to go to the core, did hate those spider critters, but overall was very, very fun. And somehow Megatron had multiple Decepticons stationed down there waiting to just see if any Autobots are down there, and avoid that for another time. Now for the next mission, Flying Mission. I liked it. It's the one Autobot mission I can replay with extreme enjoyment, and it's the one flying mission I can come back to and love it no matter what. Because it was just straight up enjoyable. I never actually stayed in robot mode and was mostly flying, and yeah, it was really enjoyable. definitely painful when I was going up against those titans, but overall it was a pretty fun mission for things considered. And then just taking down Cybertron, I could replay that over and over. It was so fun. Now for the final mission that wait, is it the final? Yes, it's the final mission. The final mission that I personally did not like, and what you could say rivaled the Omega Supreme mission and the prison mission, including the To the Core mission. See, there's a lot of things I didn't like about this game that would hinder what I loved about it, but in the end, it was my childhood, I loved it, so it is what it is. It was that I died to Cybertron over and over and over. Hitting those waypoints were just so hard, it just made me want to strangle something, you know? It's pain. Extreme pain. In the end, I beat it, and would I replay it? Now? Yes. Ask me. Nah. Would skip it. That's really all I love about War for Cybertron. It's a fun game I grew up with. It's just something I loved and grew up with, and what basically turned me into a extreme Transformers fan. But there's another one that did that even more, and is my childhood. I'll talk about that another day. I believe I have it slated for, it's actually after Fall of Cybertron. So, you wait for that day, which shall be after whenever this video comes out. If this video does good, maybe you'll see what got me into being a big Transformers fan. So, now to go on a little bit tirade just about this channel. I am so sorry for not uploading for like 1 year, I believe. Was it? Yeah, it's been like 1 year since my last upload. Technically 2 years since my best video came out. And by best video, I mean say it. The rewriting of the Transformers Michael Bay films video. And it is what made me think maybe I could actually become a big YouTuber on this platform. maybe. People are commenting on it. I have like 31 comments on it. That means I'm famous. I got like over 1K views on it. I'm famous. No, I'm not famous. I didn't upload for so long. And the reason for why it came out so easily, well, this video took forever to come out, was because of just editing. And also the fact that I wasn't the one that edited that video. Well, there, I'm a fraud. But I'll see you when this comes out, which shall be premiered. It was great seeing you guys, and I shall see you again in the next 2 decades it takes me to make the next video. Peace.